Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Megan. How's everyone's days going? I hope it is good. Is it? Yeah? No. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna just get to the point here. If you all remember Kris Tyson, they are known as Mr. Beast's sidekick and also his videos. Also used to be married with a son with their ex-wife, but they're divorced. So yeah. Kris was Mr. Beast's sidekick from the beginning, early videos, ever since then, whenever they just started. But recently, there are accusations saying that Kris Tyson has been texting minors and meeting them up in a camper van, while also having a fetish for a thing called lolly. Now, what is lolly? Well, lolly is about underage children doing explicit things that a child should never be doing, ever. And for people who have a liking for this type of stuff, should be getting checked on. And a phone call to the police. Kris paid a lolly artist named Shadman for a drawing, and which, this right here is actually creepy. These are the type of people I would never let my kids around. And I don't even have kids! Heck, I wouldn't even let no one near these type of people who ever have a liking for stuff involving underage cartoon characters doing things that they should not be doing. By the way, these cartoon kids, they're kids and drawings. This is fucked up. This is something that no kid should ever be doing. In fact, no. This should not be ever in someone's mind at all. Someone who has a normal brain in their heads would have intensely kept their kids away from people who would actually have an interest of stuff like that. And this is frightening. No. 6 years ago, this is whenever Mr. Beast had Kris. They were roommates, but Mr. Beast uploaded a video stating, "Giving Pizza Man $10,000. Now, if you noticed long ago, there would be supposed to be a lolly poster, like people said there would be. In fact, there were in a lot of videos when people are talking about this controversy. Seems like Mr. Beast is trying to remove a clip from the video, but this is the internet. Obviously, Mr. Beast is a little too late for that, because someone had to be a saint and uploaded Mr. Beast's full video. This person is Bontrap Productions. Thank you, Bontrap.
Hungry as shit, man. I would go extra large, but my girlfriend might get mad at me.
Now, where did the pics came from? Well, with the support of associating to an off-putting artist, Shadman. Now, Shadman, his real name is Shaddai, Pagine. I don't know. Is that how we pronounce him? I don't know. He is born and known for his controversy artwork, such as involving underage individuals in not-so-right situations. Shadman also involved his own mother into the artwork. And Shadman drew another picture involving another individual. By the way, this person's name is Edie Gold. He's another YouTuber. Which Shadman did drew Edie Gold doing something with the Grim Reaper. And by the way, this has happened after Edie died of cancer. And it's not just that, but he also added children into this such thing. Such as Keemstar's daughter, which, by the way, she was 7 at the time. I do not want to show this into the freaking video because this is actually, this is purely disgusting. And Shadman's going, oh, it's not nudity whenever the girl is holding stuff specifically she's not supposed to be holding. There is also more Shadman and Kris stuff. Here, I'm gonna just show you. Pause and read the video if you like. And I wouldn't be surprised if his parents never loved him. Clearly his mom does love him because apparently he knows how to draw her nipples. Now, I myself also draw as well. If you know, it takes a while. So he probably took hours. But there's also more than just Kris liking lolly pictures and also having a lolly picture in his living room. He was also having an inappropriate relationship with an individual named Lava GS, which Lava was 13 at the time and Kris was 20. You guys can pause and read it if you like, though. By the way, this is whenever the kid was around 13 to 16. Kris was 20. And by the way, to 25. So he was in college. And by the way, ending of college. A YouTuber, Prism42, uploaded a video, Kris Tyson talking inappropriate to a 13-year-old. By the way, that would be Lava at that time. And also meeting up with Lava that time.
And of course, the moment he was able to drive, he takes a camper van out in the middle of the woods, which, by the way, very secluded area. Let me talk about that. Anytime that someone is taking a camper van somewhere, bringing it out in the desert or the middle of the woods, it's very unnecessary because there's RV parks, there's the Walmart parking lot, there's plenty of areas you can go instead of going to a place that's very unfamiliar to you to camp out there, especially in a secluded area.
Which the video shows public and private chats between Kris and Lava, and these messages are when Lava was younger. Which all of these interactions in 2020, they actually eventually meet up. Which is also in a Prism video. If you guys want to watch him, well, he's in the description. I'll just hand him to you. But keep in mind, Lava was only in middle school or in first of high school. Kris was in college, jokingly, they say, saying that they send nudes. That is creepy, also concerning. And something everyone agrees, sending nudes to a 13-year-old to 16. This kid was basically around 13 or 16. Like, this is that era. And everyone agrees, this is wrong. This is disgusting. Creepy. Prism says that Lava is being groomed, but Lava made a response to it, which Keemstar made a tweet. A video has resurfaced of Kris spreading leaked corn videos of Jennette McCurdy from iCarly.
How's it going, you guys? So, recently everybody's been hearing about the Jennette McCurdy leak of her photo. What the story is, she sent pictures to her boyfriend, her now ex-boyfriend, and he leaked them out, and she is a very popular Nickelodeon star on the show iCarly, and if you want to see him, I mean, I'm not endorsing people to go look at somebody else's private business, but I know that, you know, people might want to see him, so it's there if you want it.
It was old, but it was deleted. Kris Tyson tried to hide this, but the internet, it's the internet, and you all know damn well it's gonna be resurfaced, and everyone sees it. You're not supposed to influence people to looking into stuff like this. I'm not requiring people to look at it, but you can look at it if you want. It's in the description. Imagine being told by a YouTuber to look into an image like that. It is creepy. This reminds me of a creepy predator from Discord. Oh shit. Oh, cause Kris is also talking to minors in Discord. Ah, right. I live right next to a railroad track, okay? It's the Midwest. And I live in a busy house, and I'm loud neighbors, so if you're gonna hear anything in the background, it's just probably house, neighbors, outside. And I live in the Midwest, so of course you probably hear some crickets. We all in the world know texting a minor privately on Snapchat and Discord, also knowingly sending nudes to each other. It is gross. We all see this creepy as human. As human, we see this as creepy, disgusting, horrible. We pray for you to go to prison because that is the most disgusting thing a human could possibly do. That is fucking disgusting. And I'm sorry for my swearing. I'm trying my best not to swear, okay? I've been trying my best, but good luck. We all know this. Us human, right or wrong, we all know what's right or wrong. This right here is fucking wrong. Everyone knows what this is, and this is wrong. Everyone knows it. And for people who ever defended things like this should go to prison. And I do not care if this person's trans or not, woman or man or anything like that. If you ever message a minor individual and pulling some sick shit like this, and also knowing this kid is a minor, that is creepy. That's concerning. A freaking trip to the police station is a must. It's a must that you go to prison. It's a must that you go to the police station because that is disgusting. if you are trans, man, woman, or elderly person, but if you talking to a minor, like a minor inappropriate like this, you should go to jail. You're going to prison. These are young kids. They're still processing real life, they're still learning. Even if these kids are still in middle school or like high school, this man, woman now, she knows that, oh, by the way, she was in college that time. You're not supposed to be looking at people younger. You're not supposed to look at younger kids. You're not supposed to go under your fucking limit on this. Never. Never. Especially if someone's in like middle school and you're in college, mid-college, after college, stuff like that. You're supposed to be going to such as people in your own category, such as bars, concert, even class, your own class. Heck, you can even look for people in a bookstore in the next, in the same area you're at.
The moment he was able to drive, he takes a camper van out in the middle of the woods, which, by the way, very secluded area. Let me talk about that. Anytime that someone is taking a camper van somewhere, bringing it out in the desert or the middle of the woods, it's very unnecessary because there's RV parks, there's the...
And if this camper van thing is true, this kid was around 16 at the time. Kris was probably out of college then. No one who is about to end college or even end college should be meeting a 16-year-old with a camper van in the middle of the woods. No. Sorry, not meeting with the kid in the middle of the woods. He meet him up probably somewhere else and then took him to the woods. So, okay, I want to know, where was Lava's parents that time? Because if I got a kid texting a random person and meet them up in a camper, I'd be fucking concerned. Like, who's this? When you meet them? Where are you going? College? He's from college? Hell no. Where? Well, now she. Hell no, you will not meet her in the fucking camper van in the middle of the woods. The fuck? But that there is not done. But another victim also called Tyson now, and it was a friend from Lava. And this time, this person's name is Nathan W. Nathan Wynn or something. Yeah, Nathan W. Nathan uploaded a video July 25th about his side and what happened to him at that time.
Tyson from Mr. Beast used me, manipulated me, and did very inappropriate things with me while I was about 15 years old. I was actually friends with Lava GS at the time, who is the main victim of Kris that everyone has been talking about these last few days, who claims he isn't a victim, but we all know he is, and we all know he probably got paid off. Not only that, but he's also under an NDA from when he worked for Mr. Beast Gaming for 2 years, and he tried to get me to join Mr. Beast Gaming himself, Lava. He's the one who actually sent me the contract and tried to get me to sign the NDA, at which point I ended our friendship because I knew they were just trying to silence me. It turned into us having lots of private conversations with Kris and playing video games with him for hours on end. Not only did we do a lot of unpaid work for him that he promised he would pay us for, he would also frequently bring up sexual topics that was definitely not appropriate to bring up around 15, 16-year-olds, especially with him being like, I don't know, 20, 21 years old. He would even go as far as linking me several different porn and hentai videos throughout the time of me talking with him. Not only that, but he had an NSFW bot in his Discord server before he made it public, so when it was just a private server.
There are more videos Nathan made about the situation with Kris Tyson and Lava GS, which also shown many Discord messages. If you want to pause the video and read these, you go right ahead. I took screenshots from his thing and just plopped it in the video, so thank you, Nathan, about that. I'm giving credit to also thank you, Cookie, as well, because Cookie also did it too. Anyways.
Yesterday's video of me talking about Kris Tyson and what they did to me when I was 15 years old. This video has all the proof in it, all the receipts, and all the screenshots, thanks to an old friend of mine who was a moderator in Kris's Discord server at the time, Cookie. Now, Cookie actually went ahead and downloaded logs of all the individual channels on Kris's server before it went public, knowing that this was kind of being covered up, and he kept the logs of it for himself. He actually reached out to me here on Twitter, and I'm going to provide a lot of the screenshots backing. Here you can see Kris talking about locking down the NSFW channel to True Gods and Anointed only. By the way, this is in 2019. I was a True God, and I was a minor. Not only that, but you can see me right below it, Nathan.rtx, saying this is a bad idea. So even I knew as a kid that this was a really bad idea. Here is Lava himself talking about starting the commencement of cleaning the server. Word from
Lava, though, said that he was not before. Lava mentioned that he wasn't groomed, so these YouTubers lied about it. But no one even mentioned in these videos at all. No one mentioned his name. But Nathan got all the messages and the screenshots about the whole chat log with Nathan and then those corn messages. So he and also Cookie has it. But Lava gotten stumbled and he released another tweet apologizing to the people who made videos about the situation. Nathan and Lava GS kept responding more with tweets and messages and all that, but Jake the Viking, also another follower and sidekick from Mr. Beast, came forward with tweets about the whole situation with Kris. Not just Jake, though, but also another Mr. Beast employee is also talking about it. He also came forward with a video about the whole entire situation.
Dawson, I worked at Mr. Beast from February to May of this year, 2024. Kris is the tip of the iceberg. And when Jake the Viking says, Mr. Beast knew, yeah, Mr. Beast knew. I heard many times that Ava, Kris Tyson, is a major liability, but they can't get rid of her because she's already threatened legal action and she knows too much. And when all this information comes out about everything that she knew, everything other people know, I promise you on everything Mr. Beast has done. Amazon, if you can get your money back, get your money back.
So yeah, people know, and they are calling Kris out, which people suspect Mr. Beast had to be, he had to know. Cause why delete a skit and remove comments stating about the lolly picture in the background? And people suspect Mr. Beast had to be in the Discord, which when Kris was talking to Lava and the others that time, which Kris made a response to the situation, apologizing and all of that. Which is wondering, this person, wasn't Kris a father back then? This person had a son. Imagine this. Imagine Kris had a kid with the wife, ex-wife. You marry someone, you got a kid with them, and later you find out that the father of your kid, and by the way, the person that you used to marry, is found guilty of having a liking of lolly and messaging minors and trying to meet them up. That is fucked up. But Mr. Beast made a tweet responding about the whole entire situation, which some people say Mr. Beast is good and some suspect that Mr. Beast is bad and maybe people suspect that he may be a part of it or maybe probably no. But on July 28th, Copenseeth has posted information showing the ages of the people in the Discord chat and the time which Mr. Beast will be in the chat soon. He will be in the chat, but first, hold on. Now, this is disgusting because the oldest is 18 to the youngest is 11. The youngest person there is 11. There are 500,000 messages from Kris's old Discord, and these people are under 18. The youngest is 11 or 13. These people are really young, and Kris was only in college that time. I'ma just start showing this slow first, but Kris is someone that needs to get tased in the face. I pray it is not an actual 14-year-old girl picture, but it is also horrible if it is a drawing of a 14-year-old. That is horrible still. Heads up, this guy was in college still at that time. I had to censor that because, YouTube and all of that, and if you want to know, it's a specific action I don't think you should be doing, especially at a young age, and it's private. Yeah. But you're not supposed to say that in a group full of teens or children specifically, because there's an 11-year-old too, while almost at the end of college. You're not supposed to do that. Now, right here is whenever Kris had association with Shadman that time and showing underage users that lolly art and messaging them inappropriately. Here, example again. This is not normal at all. Unless it's them Discord predators you'd hear, others would say. Oh! My bad. Kris is one. I forgot. Now, right here is what people are talking about. The fact that Mr. Beast obviously has known too. I'm gonna censor this with ducks now. Whoa, Jimmy, you're here too? Looky at that. He's in the chat. Now, this is just fucking awful. Sorry for my swearing, but this is fucking it. People look up to Mr. Beast. There are YouTubers who respect him, trust him, and look up to Mr. Beast and all that. But now seeing his user when Kris was talking to the minors. And by the way, now he's in the fucking chat. Barely he's fucking so. Barely he's in it. Looky has shown the Kris private server to the public. Thank you, Nathan and Cookie, for showing this to the public. Now imagine a famous YouTuber, someone you known. You watch him, you were inspired by him, but he was caught smuggling this thing. We definitely need to put a warning on this one. Keep watch for your kids. Yeah, Kris, you might go to jail at this point. This person is a freaking weirdo. You know the age of these fucking people and you still going to talk to them like that? That isn't normal. And if this here doesn't show that this person is going to prison, then we are screwed as a society. But yet again, obviously Mr. Beast said he got that money and he'll pay Kris out of his consequences. But they do not realize this, but Kris will be shunned from society itself. We all know what Kris has done. Yeah, the law and all that, the government and all that, they're gonna be like, oh, he's not guilty. Found not guilty. But us in the public, the society, and what we saw, yeah, he's guilty. We see it. And keep in mind, Kris had a wife and son. I hope the wife keeps her son away from Kris. I'd not let someone near my family, if I hear that they were found guilty talking inappropriately to a child while still knowing their ages. That's not normal. That is creepy. This is someone you need to keep your family away from. If someone still lets their kids around people like this, they're disgusting as well. No one normal would let their kids around someone like this. In fact, where are the parents to this kid? Where is the parents to Lava? 'Cause no damn way that a family would, that I guarantee they would have known probably around like 3 to 4 years. This kid talked to like Kris to 3 to 4 years. That right there is freaking, like, wouldn't a parent know about this and wouldn't sense something's going on? Now you know what else is interesting? Apparently it also takes a predator to catch a predator.
Holy shit, man. So my motherfucking main nigga, Kris Tyson, supports child porn. He's into that freak ass shit. We gotta protect our youth. We gotta protect our kids and our goddaughters and our nephews and our nieces and our cousins from weird ass freak motherfuckers like this. You feel me?
A predator knows someone who is a predator. Well, that ain't much a surprise, really, to be honest. I'm not surprised, though. Predators sense, I guess, smell other predators working, I guess. They smell one that is lurking. Maybe. But Kris needs to be behind bars, because why the actual hell is he messaging minors inappropriately, also knowing these kids are actually underage, also sending corn to them, also meeting one of them in a camper van? And I wonder where the parents to these kids that time. I know damn well the normal parent who would want justice for what Kris has done. Or they probably want to beat the hell out of this person, which I do not blame the parents at all. I would not blame the parents of, like, if Kris ever gets jumped by some of these parents, I would not be surprised by the fathers itself. 'Cause in a society, if you hurt an innocent small being in any way, That is a piece of shit thing to do. Not just shit, but evil. And the fact that Mr. Beast is hiding this, it is alarming. And yes, I'm gonna work on you later, Mr. Beast. Yes, I will. And if someone is willing to keep someone like this and hiding it, and knowing that they have done it, that is someone that you should not even trust at all. I never trust someone who would hide a predator in his circle. I'd flip my shit. Why would any person ever would believe a word out of this person's mouth? The shady shit they have done, I would not be surprised someone might get arrested, if not, then shunned from society. We all know dang well YouTube won't do anything about that because, well, Mr. Beast is their golden goose. Obviously, dang, they're gonna let it slide, of course, why would they? YouTube, please, for a love of all, help the YouTube community and hold these people accountable. I would not be surprised if YouTube might get a downfall. I would not be surprised because it's basically what's happening right now. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'll have to go. See you in the next video. Goodbye.